Hey, Meghann Scully, and this is the Limerick Post Show, and joining me now is Eleanor Murnane. How are you keeping?
Good, Megan. Thanks. Yeah, no, good. All good now. And yourself?
I'm good now, thanks. I look a very busy time for you, and I know it's probably been a very tough time as well for little Theo, and that's of course why we're talking today. It's a team up for Theo. But before we get to the fundraiser, talk to me about Theo.
So Theo is 3.5 since last April, and he is just an ordinary, fun-loving, tractor-loving, tractor-ted, Paw Patrol little boy who started school in September. Thank God. And yeah, he's brilliant, and he's a great sense of humor, and he's great fun, and he's my only little baby. So of course, all babies are special, but of course he's special, very special to me. Yeah. So
And
he's
you
brilliant.
mentioned the tractors there, so I'm sure it's
Oh,
great
yeah.
excitement anytime he sees a tractor passing the house or anything.
He goes, yeah, he just gets so excited. Bin trucks, just pretty much anything, tow trucks, anything. He just loves anything with an engine, really. Yeah, loves it.
So would you be kind of really like outdoorsy and into the farming life? Is that kind of
Well, no, I don't come from. We don't have a farm, but he would love to. He would love it if we did. But no, but yeah. So he loves being outdoors and on his balance bike and cycling and yeah, just a fabulous, ordinary but brilliant little boy. Yeah, he's brilliant.
You mentioned
Yeah.
Paw Patrol there. Now I have a lot of small little cousins, and I feel like I just feel like I know Paw Patrol so well now because with them,
Yeah.
watching it with them, the characters. Has your favorite Paw Patrol character?
Yeah, but it changes on a day-to-day basis. So I think this morning it was Chase, but it could be, depends on what day of the week it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Mhm.
Now bring us back, of course, to when the news got in there, when you noticed that Theo maybe wasn't so well.
Well, I never noticed that he wasn't well, really. It was his just after his first birthday, sorry, 2 weeks after his first birthday. I felt a lump in his lower abdomen. So, and I noticed his tummy was quite round, but I didn't take any too much notice. He looked like a little sumo wrestler, and I thought, the doctor told me he was thriving, not to worry. But I did take him because I felt a lump in his lower abdomen. So I took him to my GP on the Wednesday. That felt on the Tuesday. I took him to the GP on the Wednesday, and she said, "Look, we're going to send him into the University Hospital in Limerick, just to make sure. But it's probably just something simple like poo that he needs to get out. So don't worry." So on the Wednesday, we went in and they were scanning him, and he was in there for a while, and we were kept overnight. Now, I did think there was something a little bit more going on, but nothing, no one had said anything. So at about 11:30 on the Thursday morning, the consultant in the pediatric ward came in to me and said, "Eleanor, listen, Theo has a tumor and we need to get him up to Crumlin."
And then, of course, his journey did start, and now it's moved on where he needs this treatment over in America. So can you tell us about that and the stage is at now?
Yeah, well, just to go back a little bit, he was having chemotherapy on Saturday morning in Crumlin in St. John's ward, which is a fabulous ward, not somewhere you want to be, but it is a fabulous ward and they're brilliant up there. But he's had several rounds of chemotherapy. He had a huge surgery to remove a tumor. He's had maintenance chemotherapy, radiotherapy in St. Luke's, and then he's just literally finished immunotherapy,
Mhm.
which is technically the last um, the last treatment that he can have in Ireland, and we're hoping for a clear scan next week. But that's it then, and we hope the cancer doesn't come back. But with Theo's type of cancer, which is neuroblastoma, the chances of it coming back are quite high. So this treatment in America, it's a clinical trial, but it is proving it seems to be close. It seems to be close to regulation, but it is proving to be quite successful. And a few neuroblastoma children have gone, and the chances of reoccurrence after getting this is reduced significantly. So, you know, I was told by another mother that you have two choices on her. You can decide to sit at home and pray to the gods that it doesn't come back, or you can fundraise and take him to America, and those chances are greatly reduced. So it's when someone says that to you, you're kind of left with no choice, really, Megan, to be honest. So that's where we are now.
And of course, we've seen the GoFundMe page and Team Up for Theo.
Yeah,
And I have to say, I've seen it all over social media. The target is 375,000, and you're well past the 300,000 mark, almost there.
yeah.
The one last push we need. And I know the people of Limerick and Ireland are so generous. And I know that we're going to get to that figure very soon.
Yeah, it seems to be it's just taken off. It's just struck a chord with people, which is amazing for us. And it's just as I say to people, it's just the fivers from, you can see they're, you know, they're possibly children or they're younger people, and it's the power and thoughts and prayers that come behind, you know, they said, here, I'm giving my fiver, but I'm also giving you my good wishes. It's just been unbelievable, really, in the space of a week and a half, I suppose, to raise 300,000 for a little boy that most of those people don't even know, but yet it's just incredible. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's
I think
brilliant.
we all feel like we know him because, as I said, I've seen him on my story now. I've seen him every time I go on social media. I see his lovely face. Does he know this is going on? Has he seen himself on social media?
No, I've kept it away from him as much as I could, and he's only 3, so he's quite manageable, and he doesn't. It's going completely over his head, Meghann. He doesn't have a clue, which is brilliant. Now he's probably seeing my head stuck in the phone a lot more than he normally would, but in general, no, he doesn't have a clue. So he's fine. He's gone off to school this morning with his buddies, and yeah, and we'll go into the hospital now this afternoon, and we'll get our bloods and dressing done, and he knows that, and that's part of his life. And no, all is good really with him, but that's what I want to try to keep him that way. So that's why this fundraiser is going ahead.
And
Yeah,
school must be great from now, going in, having his friends, and going in there to play with people his own age as well.
yeah, no, it's brilliant. I suppose I questioned with everything going on around COVID. I said, oh, do I send him to school or not? But his consultant in Dublin said, Eleanor, it would be more detrimental not to send him to school. From a mental health point of view, he needs to be, and he said, and so do you. He said, so do I. He said, so do you, Eleanor. You need to be a bit normal as well. So it's brilliant that he's gone off to school and loves it, gets up in the mornings and flies in the door, doesn't even say goodbye to me. Which I'm okay about, because that's great.
I love it. Like, so you know what, all the little kids I see around are just loving school at the moment. I think they're all so happy to be with
Yeah.
their friends, to be playing with games, and just to be in the yard running around together. And I suppose getting a break from all the COVID that they've seen at home with all of us and with around the place as well. Eleanor said it's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you, to learn more about Theo and his love of tractors and Paw Patrol. As I said, 375,000. We are almost at the target, and I've absolutely no doubt the people of Limerick and across Ireland are going to get behind you, and we're going to get this for Theo.
Yeah, thanks, Meghann. I just want to say thanks to all my friends and family, and of course the greater community that have really come in behind me. It's just been mind-blowing, just amazing. Yeah, so thanks a million, and thanks to you for helping as well.
Oh, thank you so much, Eleanor. I said the GoFundMe page, the link is there. I'll leave it out so people can donate as little as anything. Every little bit does make a huge difference. Eleanor Murnane, thank you so much for chatting to us, the Limerick Post Show.
Thanks, Meghann. Cheers.